I love the meltdown of the SEC right now. Absolutely
I think
love
we
it.
all, I think we all
Look,
subliminally, I think
I
everybody's kind of
am
happy with it.
loving it. Because there's so many people okay, it's Michael Scott, and it's happening. It's happening. Nobody knows what's going on. You want a playoff, you expand the playoff, you get 12 team playoff, and then you only get three teams in. You're
Yeah.
scatterbrained. You're not used to this. And everybody keeps on going after the same argument of, we need to stop doing our out of conference schedule. What are we talking about? That's not what got you out. You let Vandy score 40 on you.
Right.
You sat there and gave up, or you only scored 200 yards against OU, 3 points.
Yeah.
Both of them are bowl eligible thanks to Bama. And we're talking about we need to, and it's just everybody outside the SEC is like, well, just take Mercer off the schedule, take Roast Beef State off the schedule for next season, because if you look at their schedules, it's always either a home and home in the Georgia Dome, or we're going to go to USC when they haven't been relevant in 10 years. There's a lot
Right.
of these schools in the SEC. It's not just Bama. There's a lot of them that do it, but they've always stood on our schedule is strong enough. Now there's a chink in the armor.
Yeah.
And why do you think Saban left? This NIL, his biggest chink on the armor is the SEC schools. Look at Arizona State. Look at Indiana. Look at SMU. Look at Vandy. Look at all these other schools, and look at Colorado. You
Hmm.
can go anywhere now and be a viral sensation because of the internet, social media, and there's 12 teams. It's not a four team where you're bottlenecked in and you have to go to the SEC to get into the college football playoff anymore.
Right.
But also everybody wants to down, well, who did Arizona State play? Who did Indiana play? You're looking at the name on the front and you're not looking at the teams that are playing. You We know good as well as anybody. It don't matter if you play an ACC schedule, a Big 12, Pac-12, going 11-1, 10-2 is hard, no matter who you play.
Yeah.
So from that aspect of it, I loved it because I got to rag on South Carolina. Hey, cool for being state champs. We're going to go to the college football playoff. Cool. But when you look at it, if it wasn't for Syracuse beating Miami, Clemson does not have the chance to go into this. And then guess what? SMU's in, Bama's in. And the
Yep.
fact that there was a 3-loss team being considered, that shows you they were forced. They could, if that tells you Bama didn't get in, they could not put them in because they could not find any single argument to put them in, or they would have. Guarantee you, if there would have been some kind of glimmer of hope, you take Vandy and you replace that with an LSU, Bama's in.
Right.
You take one of those bad losses away and you swap it out for a good win, or it's not a 24-3. You lose in the last second, 56-yard field goal or
Sure.
something.
Yeah.
They're in.
Yeah.
So if they just really take a step back and look at really what happened, that's the reason why the teams got in. Now, if you want to talk about the seeding and go into that, yeah, we can definitely discuss that.